It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup nurse, the makeup nurse, the makeup nurse. It's the makeup nurse, you better fix your ways. The makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. It's the makeup nurse, better fix your ways. It's the makeup nurse, she bout to fix your face. Makeup.
I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Jamie, the makeup nurse. Today is Senate Saturday, and it's also Houseplant Appreciation Day, Oysters Rockefeller Day, Save the Eagles Day, Cut Your Energy Cost Day, Bittersweet Chocolate Day, and Vision Board Day. And today isn't just any Saturday, it's a day to celebrate life's little joys and goals. So whether you're admiring your house plants, savoring oysters, Rockefellers, or creating your vision board, let's make every moment count. Let's get ready to dive in. But first, the riddle of the day is, I'm green and alive by never roam. I clean your air and brighten your home. What am I? Comment down below. And we're going to start with this Vintage Moisturizing Licking Lip Balm in chocolate for Bittersweet Chocolate Day. I have the e.l.f. moisturizer that's cookies and cream. I cannot find it, so I was like, oh, that would have been perfect for today. Yeah, I don't know where I put that. All right. For Bittersweet Chocolate Day, we're going to use the CoverGirl palette. This is the True Naked Chocoholic. It smells like chocolate. Actually, first I want to use this Chocolate Bunny. This is the Melt Chocolate Matte Eyeshadow by Too Faced. I haven't used this in a long time. These liquid ones, and they're supposed to smell like chocolate, but I've never smelled the chocolate. I'm going to use it as the transition shade. All right, then we're going to go in with this shade here. That one is broken, and they don't have the shade names on this. Oh, I should have used my other brush. Oh well. Actually, I'm still going to. I like this brush better for this. And I really had to force myself to do this today because I'm not at work, so I'm not going anywhere. But it was Bittersweet Chocolate Day, and I didn't want to, because I didn't wear makeup to work yesterday on Friday, because I've been waking up really sick, so it's been hard to like get up and get ready for me because of the shot. But I'm learning different tricks, and I'm gonna probably do a vlog on my journey, my weight loss journey. I had a request from one of the subscribers, and I just haven't gotten even to energy to do that, so but I will. All right, we are going to go in with let's go in with this shade since I'm not going to work, and that shade doesn't seem to be as used. Okay, then we're going to go in with this shade because it's broken. This here. Got to use some of the broken shade. I wasn't going to go in with this palette because I normally do when if it's a Chocolate Saturday video, because it's not Too Faced, and I try to say my Too Faced because they're more themed for my Tuesday video, because I'm going to use a Too Faced palette probably if there's a theme on that day. So I like to try to feature other brands on Saturday if I can, and if it's, unless I only have a Too Faced, but I have plenty of chocolate ones. But I have other chocolate brands and I was going to use it, but since this is kind of a broken palette, I kind of wanted to use it. So even though I've normally used this chocolates for Saturdays, but I want to use it because it's broken, because especially when I travel to my next assignment, every time I travel I'm at risk of the broken palettes even getting worse and maybe not being able to use it. Well, I could still use it, but you know what I mean. So anyway, although this isn't scented, I thought it was. This is the Cookies and Dreams by e.l.f. Shadow Stick, and I'm going to just use it as eyeliner. Yeah, when I saw the collection, I got everything because I thought it all was going to be scented. Yeah, I was wrong. So I learned to pay attention more. So then we're going to use the e.l.f. Cookies and Dreams primer. Now this does smell good, like chocolate. I like this primer. It smells good. It's like that. It's their typical putty consistency primer. Smells good. We're gonna have a hint of coconut with our chocolate today. This is the Brow Oil by I Heart Revolution. Tasty coconut. It smells like coconut. I don't like coconut, but you know, it does go well with chocolate. You can put it in there. Okay, then we're going to use the Coola Tinted Moisturizer Sunscreen in Fresh Rose. So we're going to have a little hint of fresh rose to our, a little bit of rose in our chocolate. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a few videos today, so I'm gonna force myself to do it because it is well needed. Okay, then we're going to use the I Heart Revolution Heartbreakers Concealer with coconut extract and vitamin C, E, A, B3, and B5. So a little more coconut. Smells like coconut. I'm on a no-buy really for this assignment because I've already, for some of you already heard this, but this agency that I'm with doesn't pay very as well as some of the other agencies. like significantly less. So I am trying to be very frugal because until I get to my next assignment. But I just signed the paperwork for my next assignment. I start February 2nd in Florida. I'm so excited. As much as I enjoy being near the grandkids and for the holidays and stuff, and that's the main reason I ended up doing this assignment and taking this job with this agency, is so I could be closer to the grandkids. And my boss is extremely flexible and super nice, so I knew it would be a good assignment to go to for. So sometimes you got to outweigh the pay and then just be really tight. And I'm like, I can do anything for a few months, right? So anyway, that's what I ended up doing. Okay, then we're going to use the Chocolate Melted Chocolate Liquid Bronzer. And this is from I Heart Revolution. It smells like chocolate. Blemish the concealer didn't cover. Let's try to conceal it with some bronzer. Still peeking through. Okay, then we're going to use the Dibs highlight or blush. It smells like vanilla, so we're going to add a little vanilla to our chocolate. And it's in the shade Aura. I think it's for both sides because it only gives one shade name. And then we're going to use the other side for the highlight. Or maybe the blush doesn't have a name and this only is Aura. I don't know. But this smells like vanilla too. Like all the dip stuff has the vanilla scent. And it's really light. I don't have a chocolate powder, so we're going to just use more coconut. And this is the I Heart Revolution coconut powder. That was a lot, but that's okay. you got lots of other stuff to use to blend it in more. And then I'm going to use the coffee scented essence brush. Oh, this was the marshmallow scented Crickle Daisy brush, which I never smelled the book or the marshmallow. And the coffee scented, I did smell it for a little while, but the scent is gone now. It really sit on my face. Then we're going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, and this is medium deep matte powder. It smells like chocolate. So for vision board day, I am a big proponent of having a vision board. If you have a vision board and it's a you have a visual board to show your goals, it really does go a long way, especially if you put it in somewhere where like you're gonna see it every day, like on my desk, like I have it set up and I have my vision board at work of my vision and my goals. So every day I walk in my office, it's there and I see it, because that really does help you remind you of your goals, and it motivates you. So like when you get down or whatever, and you're like, yeah, this isn't going to be achievable today or whatever, you look at it and it's like, wait, you know what? No, I am going to achieve, I am going to reach my goals. And I should have it here because one of my goals is to do well at my channel, you know, because I want to eventually, when I make money, raise enough money to develop a program and help veterans. Well, the last couple months, as you know, I have not been, like 2.5 months, I've not been feeling good and not been filming. And so my watch hours have drastically reduced. I lost like 1,000 watch hours. And so yeah, but when I go into work and I get that like motivation, it's like, I already didn't get up and put makeup on. So I should really have it there to motivate me. Actually here to motivate me and not in my office. So I don't have chocolate blush or highlight, so I'm going to use the Sugar Peach Too Faced palette because it's broken and I've been wanting to, and I haven't used this up in a while. So we're going to use the Sugar Peach and the Peach Pearl. It smells like peach. It is pretty. I just wish the palette wasn't all broken. Oh well. Okay, then we're going to use the Peach Pearl shade, the highlight. Yeah, it keeps getting more and more broken. So that's, like I said, more you travel, the broken ones, the more they're gonna get broke. So I like to use it, and should have been using it all along here, but like I said, I haven't been feeling good, so I've been lazy. Okay, let's go back into this palette and use that greenish type of shade that we used. Oh, I forgot. I should have went really light on this. Ugh. Oh well, I'm not going to work. It'll be. It's a little dark, but see, I like this palette. I just wish there was like some lighter shades, and I wish there was like the shimmer highlight shade. Like maybe instead of that matte light shade, make that a shimmer, and then have another shimmer lighter like in between these darker shades, and it would have been like a perfect palette. But it is what it is. Okay, then we're gonna go in with the Fruit Pigmented Mascara by 100% Pure, and it smells like fruit. Smells good. Now they just need to make a chocolate scented one, huh? Then we're going to use the Too Faced Chocolate Brownie. And that smells like chocolate. It smells so good. When I started getting into makeup, I mean, yeah, I've worn makeup all my life here and there, but not a whole lot. Especially being a nurse, I didn't wear a whole lot when I was on the nursing unit, just because I was wearing masks all day and quite a bit, and you know, you get this was pre-pandemic, so I mean, I didn't wear it as often as, you know, when the pandemic hit. But and you're just like running around, and sometimes you're garbed up a lot, so I didn't really wear a whole lot of makeup. And then I wanted to get into makeup and start learning and how to do it, and like after I was watching YouTube people do it, I decided, and I practiced and practiced, and I'm like, you know what, I think I'm going to start my channel, because I was thinking of something to do with to raise money for veterans, and I'm like, what can I do to raise money? And then I'm like, you know what, I'll start a YouTube channel. But I'm like, what am I gonna do? I'm not good at anything. And then I'm like, I've been practicing makeup, and I'm like, well, you know what, I'll just do makeup. I'm gonna use this light shade that I wish was the shimmer one that I was telling you about. But anyway, obviously I didn't know there was scented makeup. And then I was watching, you know, when I was watching some channels, when I was like practicing my makeup, they're like, oh, this smells good. I'm like, what? It smells good? Because I never bought like themed makeup. And I was like, I'm not wasting my money. All these people are like buying this, like the themes, like because it's nostalgic or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to spend the extra money for that. Well, then I'm like, wait, scented? And I bought something and I'm like, this smells good. And then also I got obsessed and now I buy, not for the theme, I buy it for the scent. You know, like if it's like, even if it's something like, you know, some of the makeup, like even back in the 80s for that, it's like, oh yeah, I remember that. That's so cool. And it's nostalgic for me. I'm like, I'm not going to buy it for that, but if it smells good, I'll buy it. And if it's nostalgic, hey, win-win for me. Then we're going to use this NYX, this is Milky Gloss Chocolate Shake. Smells good. Oh, they need to make a chocolate scented spray, setting spray, but I don't have it and I haven't found one. I'm sure they make it. So we're going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Coconut 3-in-1 Primer Water. Since we've already used some coconut, I'm going to use some coconut in our chocolate. Alright, this is it for Scented Saturday. But before we go, this day in history, January 10th, 1776, Thomas Paine's influential pamphlet Common Sense Advocating for American Independence is published. 1863, the world's first underground railway, the Metropolitan Line, opens in London. I can't talk today, you guys. 1870, John D. Rockefeller incorporates the Standard Oil Company. 1920, the Treaty of Versailles takes effect, formally establishing the League of Nations, an international body for peace. 1929, the first Adventures of Tintin comic strip was published. 1946, the first UN General Assembly convenes in London. 1949, the first man-made contact with the moon is reported, though later revealed to be an error. Interesting. British sculptor Dame Barbara Hepworth is born in 1903. In 1908, actor Paul Heinride is born. 1924, jazz drummer Max Roach is born. 1938, mathematician and computer scientist Donald Knuth is born. 1945, British singer-songwriter Rod Stewart is born. In 1949, boxer and entrepreneur George Foreman is born. And the quote for today, of course, we have to use a Thomas Paine quote since he did that. And the quote is, "These are the times that try men's souls." And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness, and see you next Saturday. Bye.